it's Beth from SweetHearts and I'm here today with a brand new model. This is Laura. She's on Instagram, she's a makeup artist, Laura Whitehurst MUA. So Laura came to me on Saturday and she asked for this sort of braided style. She brought a picture and we did it and I absolutely loved it. I've actually posted it on my Instagram and everybody else loved it. So I asked her to come in. I'm going to do a really quick video for you. I don't know what it's going to be called yet, but I think you're going to love this style. So let's get going. Okay guys, so to start the style, what I've done is I've just separated Laura's hair. So I've separated this front section here. I'll just turn her so you can see. So it's separated all the way along here. And then I've just stopped just as I've hit like sort of the middle area of the crown. And then I've just placed the rest of the hair into a ponytail out my way. I'll deal with that in a minute. So I'm going to take a slice of hair from the front like this. And then I'm going to divide this hair into two and we're going to be doing a French fishtail, okay? So, left hand strand, your right, is going to be coming over the top and passing into this strand. Then we're going to go again, little section from this side, passing over the top and joined into this side. I'm going to go again, little section from this side, passed over the top, joined into the right, but this time I'm going to add a little bit of hair. So I'm just taking a little slice of hair, like that, and this is also going to be passed over the top and into this side. So pass it over and join it in. Next one, little section from this side, passed over the top, and joined onto this side, and again we're going to add a little bit of hair, passed over the top and joined over here again. And that is basically your French fishtail, guys. You're going to do that all the way to that crown area. So it's a little section from this left hand side, passing across. That kind of locks the braid in for yourself. Adding a section of hair from this left hand side, smoothing it out, making sure it's all nice, grabbing this left section, holding down with your thumb. Can you see how my thumb is making sure that tension stays? Because the thing is with a fishtail, it'll slip a lot easier than like a French braid, so you do just need to keep that thumb down. So little section, locking that braid in. Then adding from this right hand side, using my right thumb now to keep that tension, holding that braid there. And then once you've added all that hair in, just continue an ordinary fishtail. Try not to get bored with this braid and start adding big sections in. Try and keep those sections nice and small so it stays looking like a fishtail rather than an ordinary braid. And then I'm just going to stop there. Pop a little elastic in and we'll come to that later. And then I just want you to go back to this braid, sort of hold the centre down so you've got something to pull against. And just take those individual sections and just very gently, it's better to go softly first and then build up with the pulling. Just pull on those edges, and I always think, you know, do a little bit, have a look how it looks, rather than pulling too hard at the beginning, messing up, and then you've got to go back and do it all again if you go wrong. So I'm going to release this hair now, guys, and we're going to start on the side sections. So what we're going to be doing is this section here of the hair, we're going to be putting a Dutch fishtail in, and then the underneath section here, we're just going to do an ordinary Dutch braid, okay? That's why it's going to be a sort of combination braid today. So I'm just sectioning off this layer of hair here, and this is the section that we're going to be doing the Dutch fishtail in. So I'll just pin that out my way for a second, and then again I'm just going to place the rest of this hair into a bobble out my way. Release this hair down. So I'm just going to take a slice of hair like we did with the top layer there. And then again you'll divide that into two, but this time with your sections, instead of going over the top, you're going to come underneath. So I'll take a small section from the right, pass it underneath, and that'll get joined in to the one on the left. Swap hands, small section from the left, passing underneath to the one on the right. I'll go again, guys, small section on the right, getting passed underneath. But this time round, you're going to add a little bit of hair that again is going to go underneath and pass to the far left section. So I'll go again for you. Little section from the left being passed underneath to the one on the right. Join those all together, and then go back to the left, adding a little slice of hair that's on the head, and again that's going to go underneath that left section and added into the right, and you'll just keep repeating that process, guys. Just going to do a little bit of pulling on the edges of this braid, just to give it a little bit of fullness. I can do a bit more at the end. And then again, guys, once you get to the end of that hair, I just want you to continue that fishtail, but this time remember, of course, it's just the Dutch fishtail, so you're just going to take it underneath all the way to the end. And again, guys, I want you to just go back and just give this braid a good little pull out. And then what I want you to do, guys, is exactly the same on the other side. Okay, guys, so I've finished the other side now. Again, I'm just going to do a little bit of pulling out. You can do more than I'm doing if you want to. You can really pull at these braids. I just don't want them to be too big today. So I'm going to release the rest of this hair down again now, guys, okay? And next we're going to be doing a Dutch braid on this right hand side. So this time round, guys, it's going to be the 3 strands because it's a normal Dutch braid. Taking those sections underneath, I do have a workshop for the Dutch braid and the French fishtail if you need it on our website. So I won't go into too much detail here. And then exactly the same on the other side, guys. If you did want to do a Dutch fishtail again, by all means do it. I just fancy sort of mixing it up a little bit. So what I'd like you to do now, guys, is these 2 Dutch fishtails, so the ones that are sort of the second one down on the left and right, just grab hold of those and just gently pin them out of your way for a minute. I then want you to grab all the rest of those braids together at the nape of the neck, like that. I'm just going to allow that fishtail to come up slightly just so we don't pull it down too much. grab them together and put an elastic in. I'm then going to release all this hair out of these braids now. Now guys, this next bit is optional. I'm going to do a little bit of back comb in this pony, but if you want it kind of like quite sleek and smooth down the back, that's absolutely fine. So next I'm just going to really carefully release these braids down like that, and then I'm actually going to cross these over, so we're going to go like that with them, and then I'm going to bring them underneath this ponytail and put an elastic in. But to make it easier, I am actually just going to gather the ends of this ponytail and again just really carefully pin that out the way. And then really carefully release that ponytail down, and then again release these braids out again. And actually, what a waste of a braid. I did not need to braid that far down, so that was a bit silly, but never mind. So take the elastic out, take the braids out. Now, because I can see that elastic underneath, I am just going to go back, clip this ponytail out my way and just cover that elastic with a little bit of hair. I am being a little bit fussy now guys, so if you didn't want to do this bit, don't bother. I just don't like the fact that I can see the elastic, so I'm just wrapping a piece of hair around, pinching that at the back, using an elastic to just hold that in place at the back, wriggling it up, and then that's completely covered now. And then what I'm going to do guys, I'm going to get little random strands of hair and put in little braids. And then rather than putting an elastic in, because it is quite an edgy look, I'm just going to use a little bit of Stronghold hairspray. Just let that dab onto the ends of the hair. And then if you want to, you can just get your comb and just do a couple of lifts up with that comb, and that will lock that braid in. Okay guys, so that is the style finished. I'm really pleased with this one. I really like it. So I'm going to do a really quick spin for you. So thanks for watching guys. Hopefully you liked this braid as much as I do. Don't forget to check Laura out on Instagram at Lara Whitehurst MUA, and I'll be back soon for another video. Bye!